On Bliss 104.3, in the studio with me, Dr. Bradley Coolman, a board-certified orthopedic and soft tissue surgeon for small animals all the way from the United States, to be particular, Indiana. Good morning. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me here.
Oh, it's a great pleasure to have you. I've met you a few days ago. We actually visited the K9 Veterinary Hospital, and you guys gave me a little bit of a tour. I know that you're here in Jordan visiting and working with both service dogs and beloved pets to provide world-class care. Can you tell us a little bit about your visit here?
So this is my second visit to Jordan, and it's my honor and pleasure to be here. And specifically, I was invited to come as a consultant to help with the K9 Center, and I'm here to teach. I'm here to train, to share knowledge, and to just participate in this amazing hospital.
What made you want to work specifically in orthopedic and soft tissue surgery for animals?
Sure. Well, I'm fortunate. My father's a veterinarian, and I was mentored, inspired by him and many other good teachers. But surgery is my passion. It gives you a chance to work with your mind and your hands, and to make a difference in the lives of animals. And I enjoy all kinds of surgery, as you mentioned, from orthopedics to soft tissue surgeries.
Yeah. So it's a generational thing at this point. I guess,
yes.
Well, I do want to say that, canine dogs are very important to our safety, to our security. They're very important to search and rescue. And, and I always say this, behind every canine, strong, healthy dog is a team making his training, him being healthy, something very possible. And this is something that, Jordan is really concentrating on and working on. Can you tell me a little bit about the canine facilities that I visited?
Oh, sure. Yeah, the facilities here at K9 and the K9 Center are really world-class, first-class. They've done an excellent job of building both the housing and the training facilities for the dogs, as well as the veterinary hospital. Honestly, is one of the finest that in the region, probably in the world, that they've put together here. So they've really have a great vision for not just the present, but building for the future. And as you say, when it comes to military and service dogs, they have an incredible role. Really can't be replicated by machinery or any technology. What they can do to save lives, safety, and especially in the troubled times of our world, we need them more than ever. And that involves dog handlers and policemen and trainers, as well as veterinarians and healthcare staff, and so it's great to be a small part of that.
So, as I mentioned before, I think I mentioned this, but you've been here before,
yes,
a year and a half ago, and you visited the facilities. Can you tell us about the improvements and the changes that you saw, and what improvements and changes you want to see in the future?
Sure. That's a great question. When I first came a year and a half ago, the facility had been built, but it really hadn't been opened yet for use. So there was, just this incredible potential, but yet a lot of empty spaces and a lot of great expensive equipment covered with plastic and hadn't been really opened yet. So to come now where it's starting to function and operate, to be able to do surgeries there and to see cases in both civilian animals and military animals, police dogs, and to see the enthusiasm of the staff, the doctors, that's really inspiring, because again, it's just really at the beginning, the infancy, and I can imagine how much it will continue to grow as time goes forward.
Amen to that. So off air, we were talking about the future, and the future are in the students and the people that are eager to learn, that are eager to make everything a little bit better.
Right.
Just take what they've learned from their fathers, like you,
yes,
and just improve and move forward. What message do you have for young vets and future surgeons watching us on live Facebook, whether it is on our website, our app, or even tuning in from their car or the comfort of their own homes?
Sure. No, excellent question. Well, I would just have to say that, I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't be where I am in my career or my experience without so many others, including my father, great teachers, great mentors that inspired and helped train me. And my mission and my hope and my goal is not just to come here to do something for myself, but to inspire young doctors and students and veterinarians and colleagues, because even in the year and a half since I visited the first time, and now I just see enthusiasm, desire to learn. I see, young doctors who are coming to work at the center with us as volunteers just so they can get more hands-on experience this
excellent.
past week. And so I just want to give a shout out to them because, they're the future of not only veterinary medicine, but of knowledge and capability and honestly long-term. For a facility like this, it needs to be done by nationals and by people who have a passion to serve their own country and to be the best in the world, and they can do that, I think.
Oh, that is absolutely beautiful. And you're working now with some staff members at the K9. Do you have any stories for us? Any shout outs? I'm sure they're all tuned in at the current moment.
No, they have a great team, but I especially want to give a big shout out to Dr. Muhammad. He's become a great friend. He got to visit our hospital in Indiana and spend 3 weeks working with me there, and now he's just been such an excellent host. Dr. Sami, Dr. Ali is gone in Germany right now getting some more dogs, but he'll be back soon, and then just their team of support staff and technicians, great people, and really so happy to see their enthusiasm to learn.
Excellent. And I'm sure your family's also tuned in.
Oh my gosh, I have to give a shout out to my wife, Shindak. We've been married for 35 years. She's an amazing woman. And,
wow.
All of my kids, it's so spread around the world, but I'm a very blessed man and thankful that they're supporting my time here in the Middle East.
Excellent. So speaking of your time here in the Middle East, just a little bit, let's drive a bit farther away from the K9 life and the vet life. Have you had our food? We're known here in Jordan for our food.
Yes, I love the food here. It's amazing. I've not had anything I didn't like here.
Excellent. So we want to get to know Dr. Coolman just a little bit. We have a round of a few questions, if you don't mind.
Sure.
A bit more of on a lighter note, if you will, if that's okay with you. All right. So I have to ask, dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Dogs?
Yes,
I have a feeling you have like 9 dogs.
No, I have 2 dogs, Lincoln and Poppy, but they're amazing. I miss them, not as much as my family, but they're part of my family. I miss them a lot.
Would you rather do surgery or teach surgery?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I love both, but at this stage in my career, teaching.
All right, so while I was going through the K9 hospital, I saw you guys, have all these machineries and didn't really understand much. I think I saw like an MRI and like scans.
Yes.
So x-rays or ultrasounds?
X-rays.
Puppies or senior dogs?
Ooh, that's tough. That's tough. But you gotta love puppies. Yeah, you gotta love puppies.
I've never had a dog, and then recently I adopted my first dog that was a senior dog.
Okay.
So I want to now go into the world of puppies and see how's that. All right. Early morning rounds or late night emergencies?
At this age, early morning rounds.
Early morning rounds?
Yes.
All right. So you are from Indiana. Would you rather do Indiana winters or Jordanian summers?
Oh, that's a tough one. I do like winter, but I think I would go Jordanian summers.
Yes. All right. Well, Dr. Coolman, this has been an honor to kind of just shed light on the K9 dogs, the facilities, and honestly, like I said, very important. They're very important for the safety and security of Jordan, and you guys are doing some incredible work, and the fact that you're paving the way for the future students to improve on this is something absolutely beautiful. Any last words?
Well, I just want to say thank you. I want to thank God for the opportunity, and I pray for peace in our world.
Amen to that. And that's a wrap for our conversation with Dr. Bradley Coolman. Thank you so much for being part of our morning, for sharing this wonderful experience with you and your expertise. Till then, if you have any comments, any questions, you can get in touch with us. The number is WhatsApp 079 1043 104.